Rob Carter back at Food, Wine, and Whiskey in your own backyard.
How y'all doing?
Oh, I got Joey from Friends. How you doing? Go ahead, Joey.
Well, today we're doing well because
Today
we're
we're doing
going
well.
to be blinding some Four Roses single barrels.
Yeah, but there's a special bottle in this blind that we're kind of partial to.
Yeah.
So
definitely. Well, one of these bottles. Let me see where the heck it is. Oh, it's the bottle with the most juice taken out of it. This is an OESF that we picked a few months ago at Four Roses, and what we're doing is I have acquired some other picks from this same run. So for those who aren't too familiar with Four Roses, this is a brief thing. They have 10 recipes. The big thing is the high rye mash bill or the low rye mash bill.
OBOE.
OE is the lower rye mash bill. And then the different yeast strains that are available. So you have O, F, K, and V.
Yep.
Am I missing one?
O.
Q. Yeah, the one that I don't like.
The one you do like now.
Yeah, because we think we picked a pretty special OESF. And I will, full disclosure, tell everybody here that OESF is one of my least favorite profiles.
Until you had this barrel.
Until I had this one. Yeah. I think the purpose here is to see if what we picked for our single barrel pick stands up against some higher tiered, which, tiers are another thing when it comes to Four Roses.
We won't get into all that.
We won't get into all that.
Tiers are in everything. Every distillery.
So the highest tier at Four Roses is tier 6. So there's a tier 6 and there's a tier 5, and ours is a tier 4 pick.
Yeah.
So let's just get
on
into
the nose. I mean, they're similar, but man, this is so good. I forgot how. I didn't actually forget. This is as good as I remember, is what I will say. This is fantastic.
And these have been sitting out a while. These are some of these are pretty fresh bottles, but the pours have been sitting out for about an hour and a half. So we should be getting kind of.
Are you saying people might be concerned with the neck pour? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, we went ahead and circulated the bottle.
Dumped it, upside down.
Yeah. So there's no neck in there. It's all shoulders.
So what we're trying to do here is just kind of have some fun and like Matt said, like Carter said, these are the same run. Mm-hmm. Just different tier is the only difference.
Yeah.
And it's the same recipe, OESFs. So everything's the same except for the tier. And on the nose, you can clearly tell these came from the same run.
Oh, yeah. A lot of similarities in these. Definitely a hair of the floral, hair of the sort
minty,
of mint, a little bit, not gum, but
Do you have a favorite on the nose?
I think I do, actually. Oof. Yeah.
I do also want to say that ours is coming in. Our pick is a 119 proof. Where the other two are over 120 each. I think 123 and 125 or somewhere around there. Hell, I can tell you. This one is basically 124, 123.8. And this one is 124.2. So a little higher proof, but ours is 119, so fairly close. Okay, my least favorite nose is 3.
I think mine too. I think
I'm down to 1 and 2.
And just for everybody who's watching, and we'll do wine videos, we'll do whiskey videos, different topics, but we kind of do just a condensed kind of review of it. We do the nose, and then we do the palate finish. And then we rank our nose favorites, and then we rank palate finish favorites,
and then overall,
then overall. So we could get into the real nuances of things here, but that's kind of what we do to simplify the whole process. That's super good. So I'll just go out and say it. 2 is my number 1, 1 is my number 2, and 3 is my number 3.
All right. Mine is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I like 1 the best on the nose. 2 is my second favorite. 3 is my least favorite. 3 is not bad. I just feel like it's not as
dense.
Yeah.
It's just not as and maybe that has to do with the proof.
Oh, man, these are some great noses.
They're all really good.
Wow.
I just think 2 has a little bit more complexity. It's almost got like a little bit more of like a citrusy quality to it, along with all those dark notes that are in there. It's a good balance.
Here's what else I like about these. We've got 10-year 5 months, 10-year 3 months, 10-year 5 months. So there's no real been in the barrel longer, got more, so this is a great comparison for this run to see really what the, and to your point right now, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, they're all
quite
so
good.
similar. To pick a favorite is hard.
So I do like to give a little credit to like the people who do the picks. Well, first of all, Ryan's Liquor is who we did the pick for here in Houston, Texas. Well, actually, they're out of Spring, which is around a Houston general area. So that's our pick. The other pick is from the Wine Merchant from St. Louis. That's our tier 6. And then we have a one from Andy's Liquor. It's somewhere in Minnesota.
Rochester, Minnesota.
Okay.
No, not Rochester. Minneapolis, Minnesota, you said.
Is it Minneapolis?
I don't know.
It's somewhere in Minnesota, and it is a tier 5. So
1 is good.
All right, I'm getting into the palate.
2 is good. 3 is good, but all right, let's get.
Man, you gotta like it on the glass too. I mean, it's really thick on the glass. Okay. Well, you know my rule, right? About tasting whiskey.
No.
Don't go after the first. Make sure you get 2 sips.
And that's a great rule to have. I think that's a fair way to do it.
The first sip can be a bit of a palate shock, a bit of a palate adjustment. I think you really get a more fair assessment after you've had a second sip.
Yeah, I will tell you, I liked 1 better the second time than I did the first time.
Woo! It's got a finish, man.
Yeah, it does.
Holy crap!
That's pretty solid.
Ooh, it's like mouth watering. Yeah, nice pro move with the water there.
How about that?
And guys, I gotta tell you, 4 Roses can come off as a bit on the tough to understand side for somebody who's a beginner with it.
Well, and the main reason I think, you tell me if I'm wrong, the main reason I think that is because when you go to the store, all you see is small batch select, small batch, and the single barrel, which is always OBSV. You don't see these things in the store unless it's a pick.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll try a second pour of 2 because right now I don't like it as well as 1.
You don't like the deuce?
I don't like the deuce. I'm going to drop the deuce right now. I'm done with it.
We're serious here. I mean, that's
okay. Each one of these, the second sip is better. Yeah, two's holding up a little bit better now.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's a bit of a palate refresher, but. And this is obviously tough because you're drinking basically the same whiskey all through here. Same recipe, same tiers. Not the same tiers, but close. 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Similar proofs, same age, so.
Man, they've got a lot of similar characteristics to them.
Okay, that's got a great finish too.
3?
2.
Oh yeah, 2's got a great finish.
I'm gonna dig into 3 now.
Damn.
Because sometimes, on the nose, it's not your favorite, but on the palate, you go, okay, shit, that's the best. So, and you're looking at me like you might think 3's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good?
It's pretty good. I'm waiting for you to
I'm gonna get my second sip.
Yeah, wait for that second sip.
I think when I do this little water wash, I need to get my palate back on.
Man, are these not like crazy though? They're just so
similar. There's not one here I can go, oh, that's the tier 4. The tier 6 just stands out. No way.
No.
I'm going to say bullshit to all the tier 6 is clearly the best. It's not clearly the best.
My thought, I'm going to give you...
Well, unless I pick tier 6 as my favorite, then it's clearly the best.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay, I'm ready to be done.
Yeah?
Well, I'm gonna I say that, but I'm gonna do it one more.
This guy. He's just jumping into it, not even really giving it a full review.
Just when I think I'm ready to call my shot, I'm. Sometimes I think you can overthink things, and what I don't want to do here is get caught really overthinking these. I want to go what my kind of initial thought was, and go that way. But
yeah,
I'm gonna revisit one. Because a lot of times, doing something like this too, the last one you have has that last impression, so you might think it's your favorite. But no, I have my favorite. Okay.
These are spicy ladies.
Okay, go ahead. You want to call it? You want to say what yours is?
Yeah. As my wife says in Russian, "Подожди."
Okay.
That means just wait.
As my wife says, go faster. So, just saying.
I know which one I like best.
Well, okay, so you need 20 more seconds. That's what we're calling here. Because I was 20 seconds in front of you. I needed to be patient.
In some aspects of life,
Jesus.
20 seconds is...
20 seconds.
20 seconds means a lot.
Well, that's okay, now that I'm rethinking that, to some people...
Sometimes you're just counting it down.
Gender specific, 20 seconds can mean a lot.
Yeah. But,
I didn't say which gender.
But, okay, so... Give me your review. Your review.
1, 2, 3. That's my reveal.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the characteristics are all very similar, but what I like the best is 1, 2 I like second best, and 3 is my third favorite.
Okay.
You?
Slightly different.
Okay.
As in...
You're 2, 1, 3?
As in the complete opposite.
Oh, really? 3, 2, 1?
Yeah. I'll tell you, but I think from a day-to-day perspective, I would prefer drinking 3. The only thing, to me, the drawback on 3 is the nose is lighter. It is definitely lighter.
Way lighter.
Yeah, but
I agree with your assessment. I think this is more approachable, but where I'm at in my bourbon journey, I don't need that anymore. I can get to the higher proofs a little bit quicker than I could in the old days. So, old days only being a couple of years ago. So I'm not necessarily looking for something that's mellow and approachable. I want something that's going to go, that's a freaking explosion of flavor in my mouth.
Well, if you want explosion, to me, 2 is explosion. That is like viscous. Like 2's got the best mouthfeel of all of them. Like for sure. It is oily.
Yeah, I got to do this one. But now you're starting to.
Am I creating doubt? That's what a good attorney does. Not that I'm an attorney, but I've watched a lot of TV.
I thought you were going to say you stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night.
Well, that can help too.
All right, now you got me thinking about 2 because I just kind of went back and forth and.
Okay, nope. I'm changing my mind. I'm with you. I'm gonna go 2 is my number 1, 3 is my number 2, and 1 is my number 3. And the reason I say that is because if you want the most exciting one of the bunch, I think 2 is the most exciting one of the bunch. But if you want like a good solid drinker, 3 is a good solid drinker.
If I'm gonna go by what I like for my palate. Yeah, I'm shifting 2 before our reveal. I'm going to go 2's my favorite.
That's
then
oily.
1, and then 3.
2 is oily.
The mouthfeel on that is just, and it's got such a great finish.
Oh, it's super good.
And the nose is, it's not far off from 1. I still like 1's nose better, but it's right there with it. So
one has a little sweeter quality to me. Like 2 has almost like a more like savory quality, almost like a fatty quality to it.
I would agree with that.
So you kind of gotta.
I'm going 2, 1, 3. Final answer.
All right, I'm going 2, 3, 1. Final
2, 3,
answer.
1. Okay, so 2's our winner.
Yeah, 2's our winner.
My wife gave us the key. She poured these for us. So you
Yeah.
ready?
So hopefully she poured them in correct and labeled them correctly.
Man, I was so close. 1 is Ryan's Liquor. 2 is Wine Merchant. Is that tier 6?
Yeah.
And then 3 is Andy's Liquor. Boy, I was so hard between 1 and 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, we're picking amongst. This is a great run.
It is a great run.
This is a great run, and it's also we're splitting hairs here.
We are splitting
Yeah,
hairs.
and-
But if I'm going to be honest, as I said, I kind of eliminated this on the nose. These 2 were clearly my favorites, and they are neck and neck, to your point. They're just right there. Not that I hated this. This is a great drink. Again, it gets back to when you're drinking whiskeys against another whiskey.
Yeah.
If I poured this Andy's, by itself, not comparing it to another run, another bourbon in that run, I'd absolutely love it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But when you're comparing it, these 2 stand out to me a lot more.
I do think that the one, what I'll say about 1 is it's close to 2, and the only reason I rank them 2, 3, 1 is because I think 3 is more of like a daily drinker.
I don't want that with the Four Roses pick. Do you really want that? You want something that wows you with the Four Roses
Well, I
pick?
mean, I've got like
Okay.
I've got like
Humble brag.
50 picks.
Go ahead.
I mean, so I can make them a daily.
All right, yeah.
But anyway,
He
like
drove over in a Lamborghini. Go ahead.
no, I did not. But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh wait, what movie? Porsche. Accept no substitute.
Have no idea.
Risky Business.
Oh, that's an old. I should have known that.
Yeah, come on, man. 80s movie.
Yeah, dancing in your underwear.
Yeah. Every night. Yana, my wife, she
She dances?
asked for
Or
it.
she asked you,
Yeah.
do you slide across the floor?
Oh, definitely.
Socks on up to your calf?
Oh, every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The ones with the 2 bars.
Yeah.
You know. I do not like OESF generally. These are good.
They're better than good.
Yeah. Like they're
fantastic.
really fantastic.
They're really good.
So
Well, that's our thoughts on our pick. Yeah, I thought it held up pretty well.
yeah. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Till your next pour.